stocks right now.
It started as a dream in the backyard of Charles and Angie McLemore. 45 years later, Magnum Trailers is a premier builder of custom trailers and authorized dealer of industry-leading brands. From gooseneck flatbeds to dump, tilt, and utility trailers, car haulers, cargo trailers, and watercraft trailers, you won't find a better selection. We build the best and repair the rest. And because we're in Texas Hill Country, come see us for deer blinds, deer feeders, and barbecues too. For happy trailering and happy hunting, click to find the Magnum Trailers location nearest you.
For those of you who've never seen the greatest the world has ever revealed, I'd like to introduce myself. Let's go! I'm out here making the mad, cause I got it. Too good at being too bad, cause I got it. Stop reaching and being sad, cause I got it. I just got it. Yeah, I just got it.
They're going to drag right to the line.
All sorts of action going on down the backstretch.
Climbing out of the car, your feature winner.
Tough pass to put the drive at the bottom of the racetrack.
They make contact coming to the checkers and the trim.
From an old school racer, it's nice to see the racetracks.
Faulkner ball trying to move to the top of the track.
And how about James Shirley on the restart?
Throw the red, get him out of that car.
Good evening, race fans. My name is Rodney Rodriguez, and this is Joe Spillman. Actually, I'm Milton Hope. Owen Pittman, we're here at the racetrack tonight at Cotton Bowl Speedway. We appreciate y'all coming out tonight and checking in on Race on Texas and Speed Pass. Thank you to the crowd that's already out there in the grandstands. As you can see over our shoulders right now, it is a crystal clear night. Now, you may be in South Texas, Central Texas, and you're getting wet. Right now here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, we are not. We got hot laps going on behind us right now. A big night of racing. Owen, we're closing in on a record car count here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, pushing nearly 140 cars.
Yeah, that's correct. Bad luck for I-37 getting the rain tonight, but good luck for us. We got a lot of cars. We got the trucks come up that were supposed to race, I believe, down there. They're going to be racing tonight with the street stocks. We're pushing 135, 136, and the all-time record's 144. So going to be a great night for Cotton Bowl Speedway.
Yeah, we got the dwarf cars here as well. We got some great drivers here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, like we always do. If you're watching us right now, like I said, you are looking at Race on Texas, Speed Pass, $39.99 a month, over 25 live events a month across the state of Texas, and 50% of that money that you give up, the $39.99 a month, where you can watch multiple shows throughout the month, half that money comes back to the track. Now, as a track promoter and operator, tell us how important is that money to you, especially in the downtime when we get rainouts?
Yeah, so that's where it's really huge. It really pays in, and you know, it pays dividends, because when we can't race, like Cotton Bowl hasn't raced in 2 races. They've lost 2 from rainouts. We've lost over at Texana 2 from rainouts. So when you don't have any income coming in, Milton, you know how it is. It's hard to keep the doors open. We want to keep racing alive in South Texas. So it makes it very tough. Speed Pass provides us with that income to keep the doors open, keep paying the rent payments, keep paying the light bills, et cetera, et cetera. So it takes a lot to operate a track. It takes a lot of money. And Speed Pass helps us bridge that gap in these bad months, or even if you have a slow race, you have a tough night. When all these tracks are racing, you have a tough night that isn't super profitable. Speed Pass can bring you to that level you need to make sure you're making the bills, keeping the doors open.
Most definitely. When like you said, when another track may have a big show and some of the cars go there, the fans go there, that extra income is popping in here. So $39.99 a month. Speed Pass on Race on Texas, where you can watch 25, 30 shows a month from all over the state of Texas, and they do a real fantastic job. All the announcers and all the technical crew, the drivers, you can check it out all over the place. But $39.99 a month, Speed Pass, 50% of that money comes back to the racetrack, and it really helps out. What we're going to do right now, we're going to take a short little break. We got some special guests coming up in just a moment.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock vents, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
It started as a dream in the backyard of Charles and Angie McLemore. 45 years later, Magnum Trailers is a premier builder of custom trailers and authorized dealer of industry-leading brands. From gooseneck flatbeds to dump, tilt, and utility trailers, car haulers, cargo trailers, and watercraft trailers, you won't find a better selection. We build the best and repair the rest. And because we're in Texas Hill Country, come see us for deer blinds, deer feeders, and barbecues too. For happy trailering and happy hunting, click to find the Magnum Trailers location nearest you.
Oh man, race fans, welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway here. Race on Texas, Speed Pass, $39.99 a month. You will not be disappointed by what you get for $39.99 a month, and you can watch races all over Texas. Right now, we are joined by a couple of youngsters that have jumped right in between myself and Owen. They are from Lexington Middle School, the AV Club. Audio visual, for those that aren't not sure what that means. But we've got Silas right here in the hat, and we've got Harmony. Now, we're not holding it against them because they're wearing Dallas Cowboy shirts. We still invited them in here, and these are future TV people, future race car drivers, future commentators, and they've come out here for the first time to the racetrack to kind of figure out what goes on behind the scenes and what it takes to be an announcer. Now, Silas, I'll ask you the first question. What do you think about the track so far, and what has you interested in getting into this type of job?
Well, what really interests me is that there's a lot of really nice cars out there, and I think it would be cool to interview the players or the racers and everything. So that's what I think.
All right, Harmony, tell me about, do you like racing? Have you been to a race before? It's your first time?
I've never been to a race like this, but I've always wanted to like get into racing and try to become a racer. The only reason I actually started getting into this is because I have scoliosis and can't really do a lot. So I thought this would be cool to do.
Yeah, what's mom and dad think about you wanting to be a race car driver?
Well, my dad thinks it's pretty cool. My mom likes it. She thinks it's a good way for me and my stepdad to bond.
Awesome. So we got us a race car driver over here.
All right. And Silas, what do you think, what kind of expectation do you have about a racetrack? Do you know anything about racing and what to expect?
Well, not really. I've never actually been to a race. This is my first time. And when my teacher offered me to do this, I thought this would be a cool time to learn about everything like filming and what people do at the track.
Very good. Well, I think we're going to have a good time. We're going to have an awesome time. So, I mean, do you think, is this something you think you could do?
Well, a little bit, yeah, but I just think it's more for the fun.
More for the fun. Okay. So, as far as our job here tonight, what Owen and I are doing, you think you could do something like this?
Maybe, but I really don't know what my future is, so.
All right. Honest answer. We've got lots of great times here tonight coming up. We got the trucks joining the street stocks. We got Speed Pass, $39.99. Log on. I'm going to give you an email like I did last time we were here, so we'll go from there. Any last words from you, Silas?
No, not really.
All right. Well, we'll knock it out from there. We're going to go ahead and go to a.
I can see it.
I knew you would think of something.
We could be filming you.
You mean do our job?
Yes.
Whoa. Hold on a second.
Wow.
back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. We have Milton here, and we're going to interview them to see if they want to be announcers.
What? Be an announcer?
Yes. We're interviewing you.
All right. I guess I'll give it a shot.
Owen, Milton, I hear y'all have some experience. Can you tell me about that?
I have a little bit of experience. I've done this a time or two. Milton's got a lot of experience, though. He does all kinds of events. He's a pretty exciting guy.
Milton, can you tell us about that?
I've done a little bit of announcing around San Antonio and South Texas. Just a little bit. I mean, I try.
Or do you?
Right. Let's see about that.
Yes, I do. I try hard, but sometimes it just, I get nervous.
Oh, really?
Well, we got nervous too, but we got over it, and we want to see if you're capable for this job.
You mean you want me and Owen to try to be announcers?
Yes, do you think you could do that?
Owen?
I think we could handle it, Milton.
We'll give it a shot.
Okay. All right. This is the end, and let's go to a break.
For those of you who've never seen the greatest the world has ever revealed, I'd like to introduce myself. Let's go! I'm out here making them mad, cause I got it. Too good at being too bad, cause I got it. Stop reaching and being sad, cause I got it. I just got it, yeah. I just got it.
They're going to drag race to the line.
All sorts of action going on down the backstretch.
Climbing out of the car, your feature winner.
Top pass to put the drive at the bottom of the racetrack.
They make contact coming to the checkers and the trip.
From an old school racer, it's nice to see the racetracks.
Walk the ball, trying to move to the top of the track. And how about James Shirley on the restart?
Throw the red, get him out of that car.
All right, welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway, folks. We have y'all live on Speed Pass this evening. I tell you what, we're looking good here, Milton. Lots of cars. The weather held out for us, turning out to be a beautiful evening. Nice and cool out there. The crowd starting to fill in nice. This is going to be a fun night of racing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was really disappointing to hear about what's going on in South Texas, knocked out a track or two. But, you know, when you have an alternate plan that you can get to within a couple of hours and pull your trailer, pull your car, pull your truck, get back up here and support another track in South Texas, or Central Texas in this case, up here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, man, it is going to be a lot of fun. I was a little worried coming up 35 today. I had a baseball game to announce, and it got a little funky there with the weather. But, man, it is crystal clear out here right now. The fans are kind of settling in and, you know, grabbing their snacks and everything and watching the hot laps go on. But if you can see behind us right here, right now, I mean, it's cloudy. But the sun is still out, and it's just going to be a beautiful night here in Central Texas that you just can't go wrong. And if you're watching right now, Speed Pass, what better bargain is there than $39.99 a month, where you can watch racing from all over Texas. You can watch 2 races at a time. I've seen Rachel Plant put this on Facebook. She's watching back and forth, watching different tracks around South Texas. So for $39.99 a month, that is a great bargain, and the 50% comes back to your home track. So when you sign up for it, make sure you sign up a designated track and make sure it's Cotton Bowl Speedway, because we want that extra money to come back in here to Cotton Bowl in case we have a rain out or there's a big event where maybe we're not pulling in as much money as we normally do. But if you've got Cotton Bowl Speedway listed as your home track, 50% of that money comes back. And you as the operator of Texana, like we talked about that first segment, that's oh so important to help out during some rough times.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very important to have that money coming in, and it's year round. It really supports the racetrack, and so you want to see racing. You want to be able to come watch sometimes, and sometimes you can't. You got to sit at the house and watch it from the house. Man, it's a great opportunity, and the coverage is fantastic. I have Speed Pass myself. I watch it on my off weekends when I'm not going to a race somewhere, whether I'm coming up here to Cotton Bowl, whether I'm running down running Texana or L87. You know, wherever we're at. If we have a weekend free, I'm watching. Last week I watched the 5,000 to win at Boot Hill. It was a great race, and as that's going on, I'm flipping over to other racetracks and trying to catch all the action I can at every track. So Speed Pass is man, it's valuable. It really has turned the world around for an opportunity to, you don't have to travel 6 hours to go watch a race. You can just do it from your house.
Yeah, exactly. And they're helping you out at the go-kart track down there at L87. So they're not just focusing on the big cars where the adults are driving, the men and women are driving, but the go-kart action down at L87 where Owen operates that place down there. They're doing a great job with the go-kart coverage down there. But last time we checked, man, we're closing in close to 140 cars here tonight, which we're getting close to an all-time car count. Not sure if anybody's going to check in late and kind of bump us up over that 140 mark. Well, we've got some great drivers here tonight. I saw Heath Stewart pull in a little while ago, talk to him. Tim Holmeyer, the trucks are here. I saw Trailer Caulfield. There's just a lot of great drivers here tonight. And like Owen said a minute ago, if you can't or don't want to come out yet, times have changed since last year. Now, personal choice whether you want to come out to crowds yet or not, but you definitely have that opportunity to catch everything on Speed Pass. But we've got a lot of available seating here every Saturday night. We want you to come out. We want you to feel comfortable here at the track. Great food. It's run great. The track is always in a smooth operating mode. So, man, unless there's something that is stopping you, you need to be here live because the smell, the noise, the yelling, the clapping, that's all important about being involved in racing.
Absolutely. The smell, when we pulled in and I opened the door, I thought, I'm at a racetrack. This is where I'm happiest in the world, honestly. So I was just kind of looking through my phone, some of the car counts, and we're up to 28 factory stock. So I don't know if they're having a B main with that group or not, but that's a bunch. That's going to be our largest field. What's neat though is that's not an overwhelming number to make that number up. That tells you every class is packed full of cars. It's not just one class bringing a huge car count and it kind of inflates the whole overall number. Every class has a nice car count. I seen Johnny Torres was on there in the limiteds. He's been on fire. Your I-37 promoter, obviously rain comes. Guess what? Load up my car and head to Cotton Bowl Speedway, man. So great drivers tonight. I tell you what, the action's going to be great. I'm super excited to see how this goes. Some of these guys don't spend a lot of time here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. This is their chance to come enjoy.
And beautifully done here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. We've got the dwarf cars here tonight that always put on a great show. And I kind of talk about them like being a little gnat, man. They can do a 360 and keep on going. And they don't throw a lot of yellow flags because they just spin and go. And a very exciting racing. But that factory stock race tonight, that's going to be awesome with 28 cars and tracks looking great. H was out there watering it earlier. So we're definitely looking for a good night of racing. But what we're going to do is take another break real quick. Speed Pass, $39.99. We'll be back in a minute.
Last session.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran by them. Call us today, 254-933-CRS1.
It started as a dream in the backyard of Charles and Angie McLemore. 45 years later, Magnum Trailers is a premier builder of custom trailers and authorized dealer of industry-leading brands. From gooseneck flatbeds to dump, tilt, and utility trailers, car haulers, cargo trailers, and watercraft trailers, you won't find a better selection. We build the best and repair the rest. And because we're in Texas Hill Country, come see us for deer blinds, deer feeders, and barbecues too. For happy trailering and happy hunting, click to find the Magnum Trailers location nearest you.
to the line. All sorts of action going on down the backstretch.
Climbing out of the car, your feature winner. Fantastic with the drive at the bottom of the racetrack.
They make contact coming to the checkers and the rim.
From an old school racer, it's nice to see the racetracks.
Faulkner Bond trying to move to the top of the track. And how about Shane Sully on the restart?
Throw the red, get him out of that car.
2, 1.
Hey, welcome back to Cotton Bowl Speedway. Milton Hope and Owen Pittman filling in for the dynamic duo, Rodney Rodriguez and Joe Spillman. They're off running around doing other things. I saw Joe a minute ago. He had a beverage in his hand.
Oh, yeah. Joe got the easy job tonight.
What a shock that is. But we are here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. As you can see over our shoulders, hot laps are going on. And Mother Nature looks like right now she's cooperating. It is crystal clear out here. The weather, the sun's starting to come out to the what would that be, the north of us? Or?
That'd be the north of us. Sun is out.
It is awesome out here. So if you're sitting at home thinking, should I go to the track or not tonight based on the weather forecast you saw 6 hours ago, ignore it. You need to come out here to the track right now and see it live.
Absolutely. The modifieds, IMCA modified, just made it out on the track, so we're running through hot laps right now. You still got plenty of time to get out and catch the first heat race if you'll get on the road right now. Come on.
Yeah, they've got all sorts of excitement tonight, and the trucks are coming up here from I-37 tonight, and they're going to join in with the street stock, so we're looking forward to that. Let's go over a couple of the points. I'll do the top three so far, even though we've had a few rainouts this year and some missed races. Here's what the points look like so far in the street stock. CJ Gray's got the lead at 116 points, and Todd Roberts McAvoy right behind him at 112. The Gunslinger Factory Stocks, first place, Tim Holmeyer, got a pretty good lead early in the season, 135 points, and Don Painter and Don Cron right behind him. They're tied at 123 each. The Design Welding Sport Compacts, Dylan Kowalik, he's in first place with 111 points, right behind him in second. Jake Hall at 106, and his girlfriend in the T14, third place, Taylor Stewart at 105. Magnum IMCA Modifieds, 94, Chris Morris at 118, but he's only got a 1-point lead over Derek Scott Jr. at 117 and Hardy Henderson at 104.
That's a good one.
IMCA Southern Sport Mods, GW Egbert at 112, but he's got that slim lead over James Hanish at 110, and then Robert Stewart and Joel Garcia tied at 106 right behind him. And finally, the Browning IMCA Stock Cars, George Egbert III, 118, he leads the way. Marcus Hartcrow at 111, he's in second, and Travis Norman third at 108. So it's early in the season, it's still kind of compacted in the points. We got a lot of time to go.
Oh yeah, a lot of racing still to do, and all good name drivers. I mean, you just look at the top three there, and you're like, wow, those guys can go anywhere and win anywhere. So to get that kind of quality, come up here and run every week is awesome. So that's what makes Cotton Bowl so appealing. Whether you're online on Speed Pass or whether you're driving over here and sitting in the stands, you can see some great racing out of top-notch drivers every week.
And there's more excitement coming our way too in this factory stock power rankings. This is going to be exciting. It's the first time ever. We got told about it a little while ago by Aaron Brunkett, but the factory stock power rankings are going to come out June the 1st. Now, just kind of a hodgepodge of what we're looking at here. It's going to be based on wins, where you're racing, how many cars are in the car count, just all sorts of things going to go into it, but there's over 500 cars that are involved in this right now, and they're going to try to rank this from like 1 to 539 in the factory stocks.
Yeah, so I just wouldn't want to be the guy in dead last there, but yeah, they're going to come out June 1st, and they put a lot into this, so it's based on a lot of how you finish, based on how many cars were in the races, so it's really ranked well. It's not just kind of a throw together deal. This isn't a popularity contest. This is actual power ranking, so it's going to be pretty cool.
I think.
Hey, I'm Owen Pittman here. I'm the promoter at Edna. I'm also a promoter at L87. I promote all over the world. I'm here with Milton Hope here, and he just retired out of golf. How's it going there, Milton?
It is great. I am so happy to have this mic behind my mouth again. It's like
your mouth behind the mic. Come on, Milton. Let's get it together.
Yeah, this is great. I've really missed it. Yeah.
Milton, your hair really got nice over this winter now. I tell you what.
A little bit. Owen, come on over here.
Owen, come on. So, Owen, Milton, we want to thank y'all for being here. I was, obviously supposed to be down at 37 tonight, and with the rain and whatnot, I got to show up, and I'm just going to kind of step back, and as Milton said, I'm going to have a beverage and watch y'all work. So, but thank y'all. You're always willing to jump in here and fill in the blanks, and we appreciate that here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. And don't forget, Speed Pass, $39.99 a month. Sign up. Cotton Bowl Speedway is your home track, and that will help us out here at Cotton Bowl Speedway.
Thank you, Joe. Listen, I've got 3 of the best right here, right now, in front of you, with some of the best race cars in that pit area there. But I want to say something really special to you that are watching on Speed Pass. Racetracks cannot survive without you guys supporting with Speed Pass, and what a great job Race on Texas is doing. And I would just like to say it's an honor to work with Joe and Owen and Milton, but here are 3 promoters right here, and we work hand in hand. And we're actually standing, Joe, right next to the promoter of last year. And I have to tell you, we can't even touch his boots, so might be 2021 promoter of the year as well, but it's the best of the best. And Cotton Bowl, I think, is a great facility, and we have some really great people here. And I appreciate each and every one of you that are watching right now. And I hope you enjoyed tonight's racing, and we do appreciate the rain gods for hopefully letting us have some racing tonight. Have a great evening. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Milton.
You're very welcome.
CRS Suspension and Fabrication is your trusted source for premium dirt oval shocks. For dwarf cars to late models and everything in between. We also offer adjustable spoilers and adjustable shock mounts, upgrades, car setup services, and even professional tech support for your entire racing season. You either run CRS shocks or you get outran